Hi everyone, it's Casey. Welcome back. Today's video I wanted to share with you the items that my sister and I picked up while we were on vacation in New Orleans. We were there April 15th through the 18th. We got home that 18th about 9 or 9, Tuesday night about 9 or 9:30. We had a really good time. Of course, it always goes by too fast, and I lose track of time when I'm on vacation. I don't even know what day it is usually, and I hate to come back home and, get back in the swing of things and deal with real life and go to work, but, you have to. It's nice to have that break, but you have to come back to it. So, anyway, we had a really good time. Last time we were there, we stayed, I forgot what town it was, but it was not in the French Quarter. So we had to drive in, and parking was kind of a hassle. But this time we stayed right in the French Quarter, and we were right there, amongst everything. We were on Decatur Street at French Market Inn. It was a beautiful hotel. Cobblestone walls, high wooden ceilings, or at least our room was. There was different buildings, so they could have been different. We had gift shops around us, a PJ's coffee shop. Across the road was the beautiful Mississippi River with a steamboat, and it was the Steamboat Natchez, and they did dinner cruises. So before they would set sail on their different cruises, they had steam pipes, calliope, and someone would be up there and they would play 3, 4, 5 songs before they would leave. And it was so neat to hear. We were on the second floor. We had a balcony, so we could go out and listen to it. But even with the door shut, we could hear it. It was so loud. But we liked listening to it, trying to guess what the songs were. And we really enjoyed that. We wish we would have had time to do the dinner cruise on that, but we just didn't. So we enjoyed that. We weren't too far from Jackson Square, Cafe Du Monde, and now there's another, it's called Cafe Beignet, another beignet place that's close by. So we had beignets at 2 different places, and we've decided that we like them better, not when they're hot and fresh. I mean, they were still pretty fresh. We like them after they've cooled off. We like them cooled off with chocolate milk because the chicory coffee is just a little too strong for us. So anyway, we enjoyed several. Well, I guess we ate beignets twice at Cafe Du Monde and once at the Cafe Beignet. Some of our other favorite food that we tried, which we didn't know if we would like or not, was the crawfish etouffee. It was really good. We had some really good bread pudding. And they valet park your car, so if you want to leave, of course, they have to bring your car to you. And that was kind of a headache because it would take a while sometimes. But anyway, we got out twice, once to play putt-putt golf, and then we got out another night to go eat at Parkway Tavern and Bakery because I had heard they had really good po' boys. So we went out one night and we had the roast beef po' boy, and it was so delicious. I mean, it was worth getting in the car and going to do that, going to eat it. And sometimes I'm not a big, it's according to how the roast beef is fixed. I'm not a big roast beef fan. My sister is, but the way they fixed it and put all that, had the gravy, the lettuce, tomato, the cheese, everything, mayonnaise, it was really good. So that was definitely, like I said, worth getting out for. So that was probably our favorite foods we had, was the roast beef po' boy, the beignets, the crawfish etouffee, and the bread pudding. We had some other good food too, but that was our favorite. I did try gumbo at one place, and it wasn't too good. I don't know if it's just the place I ate it or what, but anyway, and we, of course, like I said, did Jackson Square, had the beignets. We did Preservation Hall, and there were some really talented musicians there. That was a neat place to see. It's a little small, cramped place, but it was worth going to. They have musicians that, sit or stand on different parts of the streets, and they play, and they're really talented. Some sing, some play, some, do both. And that's, how they make their money. They have a thing there for tips, or they sell CDs. I actually bought a CD from one. I'll show you here in a minute. We did some shopping and looking around. We did the same night we did the Preservation Hall. We did a ghost carriage tour, and we've done carriage rides before. And I say ghost. I think they called it a haunted, carriage ride. But anyway, it was really neat. We were a little disappointed in our tour guide. She was pretty good. We felt like she could have done a little bit better telling the stories and telling more detail about it. Could have been a little bit more spooky, And, of course, it could have been, too, because there were other tours going on and people walking and talking and everything. But overall, it was a pretty good, haunted tour. And last time we were there, we did a tour, but we did the walking tour. We didn't do the carriage ride. But anyway, I think that's pretty much what we did. We I did a lot of walking. There's a lot of walking to do down there. But anyway, I'm going to go into showing you what we did pick up while we were there. We each got 2 t-shirts. They're both the same. We got this cute one here. And then on the back, it's got the little trumpet. It says New Orleans. And I love these colors. And then we got this really pretty orange one. And on the front, so you can see that. And then here's the back. Just absolutely beautiful. French Quarter, New Orleans. Of course, we thought and saw some other things we would like to have done while we were there, but time just didn't allow. We'll just hopefully can get back there, one of these days. My sister got her shirt at that Preservation Hall I was telling you about. Preservation Hall, Preservation Hall, Jazz Band of New Orleans. Preservation Hall of New Orleans. In the middle it says Jazz Band. It's on like a drum. Thought that was really neat. Hopefully you can see that good. And we picked up a few other things at Preservation Hall. I think I'll have to show those a little bit later when I get to them easier. On the way home, we've done a plantation before, the Laura plantation, but we wanted to do the Oak Alley sometime. So on the way home, we really didn't have time. We needed to get on home, but we decided to. We stopped at, like I said, the Oak Alley plantation. It's in Vacherie, Louisiana, and bought a few things there. We got this fan, and it shows it's such a beautiful place with the oak trees, and we got a fan. And then I won't read all of it on the back. It just tells about it and gets the information in the website. And my sister found this print. She's going to get a frame for it. And it's the same picture that's on the fan, but it's really pretty. Sorry for that glare on there. And I bought a, if I can get to it here, a chapstick. I think it's in this right here. Yeah, a chapstick there. It's Savannah Bee Natural Tupelo Honey, Beeswax, and Propolis Lip Balm. So they had 3 or 4 different kinds, but I thought I would like the Tupelo Honey the best. So that's what we picked up there. When we were in New Orleans, they had and I'd read about this before we went, a vampire gift shop, which I thought was a pretty neat thing. And it was called what was it called? Boutique du Vampire. And I picked up this little vampire here. Thought he was cute. And there's his little cape. And it comes with it's Adopt a Vampire Rebirth Certificate. It says, these little New Orleans vampires are just dying to go home with you. They promise to be no trouble at all. Just to be sure, they even travel with their own supply of blood. So that's his little supply of blood there. Handcrafted for Boutique du Vampire by artist Lila. Each vampire is one of a kind. He is sure to love you for eternity. So that's what I was just reading. And then you have a rebirth date and a rename. So I thought that was a really neat thing. It was a really neat gift shop. And also in there, my sister picked up this vampire. I think she said it was Vampire History. And you can see it's sealed here. But what's so neat is it's got the wax seal on it. She really thought that was neat. So we'll have to open that up and look at it. And the last thing from this vampire place was a map. And it just says French Quarter, New Orleans. It's got the address of the vampire place. And it's just got I guess some of the, the different places there, the happening places like Marie Laveau, House of Voodoo, and Reverend Zombie's Voodoo, and just different little shops. But I just thought it was if you could see all of that, just a different looking thing to have. And that was all there at the vampire place, I'm pretty sure. One of the gift shops, it might have been where we got the t-shirts. I think it was. The next 2 things were from there. Is this cute little alligator. He's so cute. Just a little stuffed animal. And they were selling these at different ones. But anyway, I finally picked him up. But I don't know if I don't guess he has a name. But it just says Beanie Gator. Anyway, I thought he was super cute. And then my sister picked out this oven mitt. Really neat. And she also got a wallet. And it's got, you know, all of it's in white. It says New Orleans except for the colored print there. Really neat. We have bought several things in this line before. And Robin Ruth is what that's the brand. I couldn't think of it. I thought it was something Ruth, but anyway, Robin Ruth. We bought wallets and purses and things from this brand before. Really like it. Okay, another gift shop we went in. We bought, sorry for the noise, this alligator, and he's playing the saxophone on Bourbon Street. We thought that was just so neat. And they had different colored hats and jackets on them, but we liked the pink. So he's a cool dude now, playing the saxophone on Bourbon Street. So we got that for a sit about. And let's see. I think I'm going to show you a few more things here, and I'm going to cut it off and make a part 2. We went in a store called Bourbon French Perfumes, and the reason we went in there, I had looked, and they make perfumes, of course, but they have a perfume called Voodoo Love, and I thought the story was neat with it. It's supposed to be a replica of what Marie Laveau, which Marie Laveau, I'm sure y'all know, is, you know, the Voodoo Queen. It was a replica of what she made and gave to her clients, you know, back when she was around. So I thought that was a neat thing. And so my sister and I both got, let's see, that's the other one. You know, just for fun. Thought it was a neat little story to it. Well, they've got this wrapped up good. But we both got a little bottle of the Voodoo Love. Maybe you can see that print there. And then my sister got orange blossoms. And they had all kinds, you know, to pick from. So anyway, I'm going to cut that off here. And then I've just got a few more items I'm going to show you. And I'll be back in a little bit. Bye.